Good morning. There are 4 teachers who haven't inputted any attendance in yet this school year, so I thought I would go and do a quick training. This is the seminary homepage, seminary.lds.org. If you just scroll down right here, see this blue circle with this white pencil in it. That's Y is for teachers. You can just click on that. And eventually it'll take you in. Over here, the program names. I am over several, so I have several here. Yours should just pull up. So we'll just use Evansville. Why not? So this should automatically be here. You click on the class tab at the top, and then click on your name. Your name should be the only one that you see. And there it pulls up. The default screen is the attendance screen. A couple of things to see on here. This is schedule for class. Sorry if you can't see that very well. It's the second tab, right? Class information. So this is what I inputted to say what time your class is, what building, that kind of stuff. And the second tab is schedule for class. So this is where I tell WISE when you have holidays. And I'm so sorry, WISE is really slow today. So this particular class has assignments and they meet face-to-face. So this is not your ordinary daily class. A normal class or a face-to-face class would look like this as soon as it pulls up. Loading, I'm so sorry. Very slow today. It'll just be the dark blue. So if you have a snow day, you could just send me a quick email and I can come in here and take that day off. The next one is schedule details. This is where you can go in and say what lesson you're teaching that day. So you can hit edit, come down here, choose a lesson, hit the add button, and then hit save. Why would you want to do that? Well, now that the parents and the students have access to My Seminary, if they miss a day, they can see what their makeup work is, or they can at least know what lesson that you did. You can put makeup work in here on this rectangle right here, but just so that parents know what's going on. This is the reading tab. And here we can, I've got it Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. You can add various things because the kids can now come in and say, oh, I've done my reading, I've read Matthew, and mark it off through the My Seminary app. So we can set things up in here. This next tab is register, and that's where I add kids to your class. The next one, I don't think you have this one, so I think the next one that you would have would be attendance. And this is what it's going to look like. Important things on this screen: attendance marker, absent, present, makeup work. So if they are absent, like this one right here, and then they bring in work that you've agreed to and it's complete and acceptable, you can click on makeup work, and then I'll just do it real quick, and boom, it's made up. But then if you make a mistake and realize, oh, that's not what I wanted to do, you can right click, get these choices back. So I'm just going to change it back to absent. Okay, the nice thing about this is it automatically saves it. You saw that little check mark, it's saved, it's done. This little check mark means this whole day is complete and WISE. If you go over here, these rectangles represent different weeks. So for Sister Scott's class, all 4 of these weeks are complete, the attendance, and we are viewing this week right here. Let's see. If I go to a different class, so like this one hasn't been done yet, so there's calendars. Anytime you have a calendar up here, that means it's not complete yet. For our online teachers, they also have assignment markers, and you can left click incomplete, complete, or made up. It's the same. And that is pretty much attendance in WISE. You also have the option of going to teacher.lds.org, and you just need to log in. And this has more of an app feel to it. You would pick your state, so let's go with Evansville. First semester. And then you should only be able to see yourself. I'll just choose one. This is today's date for students. And then over here, you can choose tardy, absent, present, or made up tardy. And we don't worry about made up tardy. That's a release time seminary. Here you can write a note. And so if you just came in here every day, even during your seminary class, you could quickly just present, 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 absent. If you also want to check on their reading, you can hit these 3 lines up here on the left. Reading. This teacher has set up all of these different things so that our students can go in and mark it. So Matthew 1 through 2, just click on that, and then she comes in and says, yep, yes. See, this one has finished already, and so that one is checked. These others aren't, and it's simple. You would just check it, and it would save it. I'm going to go ahead and uncheck that. And that's it. That's everything that you have to do for attendance. Thanks so much. If you have any questions, just let me know.